Calm, respectful, reflective. What if Jesus had lived in another time, another place, another empire? Would his message still be seen as dangerous? Would love, truth, and grace still get him killed? In this video, we explore a thought-provoking historical scenario. If Jesus of Nazareth had walked the earth during different periods in world history, how might he have been executed by the systems in power? This is not a mockery. It is a reflection on the timeless clash between truth and power. Mercy and control, hope and fear. 1. Roman Empire, 1st century, crucifixion. Let's begin with what actually happened. In ancient Rome, crucifixion was a public and brutal punishment reserved for slaves, traitors, and rebels. Jesus, accused of blasphemy by religious leaders and insurrection by Roman authorities, was stripped, scourged, mocked, and nailed to a cross. It was meant to humiliate, to silence. But it became the symbol of salvation for billions. 2. Feudal Japan, 1600s, beheading or burning alive. In Edo period Japan, Christianity was outlawed, missionaries were expelled, and believers were tortured or killed. Had Jesus preached there, his teachings could have been viewed as rebellion against shogunate authority. He might have faced public beheading with a katana, or even been burned alive, as many early Japanese Christians were. 3. Revolutionary France, 1790s, the guillotine. The French Revolution overthrew monarchs and persecuted the church. Religious figures seen as counter-revolutionary were marched to the guillotine. If Jesus had spoken of a kingdom, not of this world, would revolutionaries have seen him as a threat to their new republic? Swift blade, no trial, no mercy. 4. Medieval England, 1400s, hanging, drawing, and quartering. In medieval England, dissent against the crown or the church was treason. Prophets and preachers were silenced in the most gruesome way imaginable. Hung until near death, eviscerated while alive, beheaded, then their bodies divided and displayed. If Jesus had challenged the religious political establishment then, he could have met the same fate. 5. Nazi Germany, 1930s to 40s, firing squad or death camp. In the shadow of totalitarianism, truth was dangerous. If Jesus had opposed hatred, hidden the persecuted, or preached peace in Nazi Germany, he might have been arrested, branded a traitor, and executed in a concentration camp, or by firing squad without trial. 6. Soviet Union, Stalin era, secret execution. Under Stalin's regime, faith was not tolerated, churches were closed, pastors vanished, and dissenters were labeled enemies of the state. If Jesus had spoken of freedom, compassion, or spiritual truth, he may have been taken by night, imprisoned without charges, and executed in a cold basement, known only by file number. 7. China, Cultural Revolution, public humiliation and death. During the Cultural Revolution, religion was deemed poisonous. Bibles were burned, churches destroyed, and clergy humiliated. A man preaching love, forgiveness, and the sovereignty of God could be beaten, paraded in public disgrace, and disappeared under revolutionary justice. 8. Saudi Arabia, modern day, beheading by sword. In strict interpretations of Sharia law, blasphemy is punishable by death. A man claiming to be son of God, or king of a spiritual kingdom, could be accused of heresy. Execution would be public, swift, final, by sword. Even words of peace can be feared by the powerful. 9. United States, modern day, lethal injection. In a world that prides itself on justice and rights, how would we respond to a prophet who confronts corruption, hypocrisy, and greed? Would we truly listen, or criminalize him? In the harshest interpretation, he could be accused of inciting unrest, convicted, and executed by lethal injection in a sterile prison chamber. 10. Africa under military dictatorship, 20th century, extrajudicial killing. In several African nations under military regimes, dissenting voices were silenced brutally. If Jesus had walked among the poor, preached justice to the oppressed, confronted tyrants, he could have been gunned down in the streets, or taken by soldiers in the night. No trial, no body, no closure. And yet, across time and culture, regardless of the method or the power behind it, one truth remains: the voice of Jesus cannot be silenced. Not by wood or sword, not by fire or law, Not by empire, not by fear. He still speaks. To the oppressed, to the forgotten, to the brokenhearted, to you.
In the stillness, you were there, light rising like the morning air. I walk through shadows, weary and worn, the silence louder than the storm. Questions echo, hearts undone. Still you whisper, child, hold on. The night was long, the stars grew dim, but even there you found me in. My hope was faint, my faith was small, but you were brighter than it all. I see it now, I see it clear, but even there you found me in. My hope was faint, my faith was small, but you were brighter than it all. I see it now, I see it clear. You were the fire, draw me near. Your light has overcome the night. No fear can hide from what is right. You break the chains, you speak the sun. The darkness flees, it cannot run. Oh Jesus, you have overcome. Your light has overcome. Now sings with hope. You are the anchor of my soul. You never left, not for a breath. Your love was stronger than my death. Your light has overcome the night. No fear can hide from what is right. Break the chains, you speak the sun. The darkness flees, it cannot run. Oh Jesus, you have overcome. Your light has overcome. Oh, shine through every broken heart, illuminate the deepest part. No grave, no guilt, no shadow past can hold us back. Your love will last. The tomb is empty, death not done. We rise in you, the risen sun. Your light has overcome the night. No fear can stay when you arise. You break the chain.